And tonight in Hannity's America, now regardless of what side you're on in the health care debate, there's no denying the Democrats' plan is going to cost this country a great deal of money, which is why many of us are left scratching our heads when President Obama made this pledge.
I will not sign a plan that adds one dime to our deficits, either now or in the future.
All right, today the Washington Times exposed some of the budget tricks the Democrats are using in order to help fulfill the president's promise. For example, this week the Senate will vote on a $250 billion, that's right, billion-dollar Medicare reimbursement bill. Now, initially this was slated to be a part of the health care legislation, but since it would send the cost of reform soaring well over $1 trillion, Democrats decided to carve it out of the bill and hold a separate vote. Looks like fuzzy math is making a comeback in Washington. All right, the mainstream Obama mania media has finally gotten to the bottom of why President Obama has not been able to get anything of substance done since taking office. Now, a story on abcnews.com says the reason the president hasn't taken a firm stance on critical issues like the war in Afghanistan is because he may just be too nice. As newsbusters.org points out, the article quotes, "Is the president essentially too nice to make the important decisions?" Now, I knew the media would find a way to explain away the president's failures. I'm just surprised it took this long. Now, Harry Reid's re-election bid is in big trouble. The Nevada Democrat is not very popular in his home state, and not surprisingly, he is trailing in the polls. So the veteran senator is taking matters into his own hands, now preparing to run savage attacks against his GOP rivals, Danny Tarkanian and Sue Loudon. Now, a Reid advisor told Political.com, quote, "I expect him to vaporize Loudon or Tarkanian or whoever is the opponent. Now, he knows what it takes to win in Nevada, and he'll do what he has to do." The advisor also said that Reid and company are taking notes on New Jersey Governor John Corzine's vicious personal attacks against his GOP opponent, Chris Christie. I guess when you're out of arguments, you know, these pathetic personal attacks, that's all that's left. And if you've been riding the New York City subway lately, you may have seen some curious ads plastered on the walls. Now, they're spreading the word that you can live a great life without God. Now, ads like this one are hitting New York City subways courtesy of a $25,000 ad campaign launched by the group Big Apple Coalition of Reason. And according to a spokesman for the group, the ads are meant to inform New Yorkers that, quote, "A million of us have found or created natural morality and lead good, productive, and meaningful lives without appeal to religious dogma or God." Wow, how incredibly informative. Can you imagine the outrage if a Christian group put pro-God ads in the New York City subways? What outrage. And that is the news tonight from Hannity's America. Now remember, what you've just heard tonight was not White House approved. And by the way, this Thursday night, we're going to be bringing you Universal Nightmare 2.0 as the Democrats try to ram that legislation through Congress behind closed doors. We plan to shine the spotlight on their controversial plans Thursday night, 9 o'clock. You don't want to miss